Cable Television Network, TSPN.
Jack is back.
Jack is back.
What's going on? What's going on? It's Giles is going to tell us what's going on with the Neil Simon Brighton Beach memoirs. Please tell us what's happening over there.
The preview is Thursday, March 13th, 6 in the evening, bargain prices, $5 admission, $10 for a family. It's a marvelous show, autobiographical. Neil Simon growing up in the late 1930s in Brooklyn in pretty severe economic conditions. What do you say?
Should make you laugh?
Oh, yeah, there's humor in it, but there's a lot of poignancy.
There's a point to it.
Oh, yeah, the point is people struggling and surviving and putting up with the idiosyncrasies of everyone else in the household. Blended families, two sisters lived together. Neil Simon in his real life, his dad would leave, get up and leave and come back in a month or so, and he had a rough beginning.
Yeah.
And then we'd take a week off school, Jack, and come back, and the week of Tuesday, March 25th, we do it Tuesday and Thursday, and Friday and Saturday. And as I said, there's a radio show which Scott Coleman wrote. As part of it, Joe Diamond, reclusive detective, guy noir type of Garrison Keillor.
Where do you do the radio shows at?
Over on the side of the stage. So it'll be before the show.
So it's a set with a radio show with an audience.
Well, the audience is there to see the play, but right before the play, we're going to have the first part of the radio show, and then we go, okay, you guys are on hold. Seriously. And then we do the act one of the show, and then during intermission, we'll go back to the radio show.
What I would do is have a pretty girl in a short little outfit walking across the stage with a commercial.
Miss Wrestling?
Well, it's a radio show, but you have an audience. An applause sign. Do you have an applause sign that lights up?
Well, everything's at the talking stage right now. An on-the-air sign, a clock, an applause sign.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, you got to have that.
Yeah, I would think so.
Can you sell cigarettes? I mean, cigarette commercials.
Well, the funny thing is, there's a fictitious sponsor, and it is a cigarette company, and they cough through the commercials. It's funny. It's funny.
Well, I mean, and the characters. The characters are, they're all huddled around one microphone, or they all have their own individual microphone?
We'll have 2 or 3 microphones, but we do have one vintage microphone.
Okay.
That is pretty neat.
And a sound effects guy.
Sound effects,
blocks of wood together.
Right.
Creaking door.
Exactly. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So that's part of Brighton Beach. So, Jack, I want you to come and check it out.
I have to. My funnest times in my life was on the stage. From a dancer to...
Do you dance?
Oh, yeah. From being a dancer to falling off the stage to... I was dancing with a lady one time in Sound of Music. And she says she was drunk.
She was
drunk.
You mean literally
yes,
she was drunk?
Yes. And she says, if you don't stop spinning me, I'm going to stop.
So what's the musical we're doing next year at Amador? The musical, Jack.
Oh, the musical next year? I don't know.
Sound of Music.
Are you really?
Yeah. So you could be an invaluable resource person.
Oh, I'd love to see
So you
that.
played the captain?
No, I didn't play any of that. I was one of the dancers.
Dancing in the Sound of Music?
There's some scenes where ballroom dancing are going on in the opening part of it. And what else did I play? Oh, I was a German soldier.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that was scary. We took the cast to Hillsdale Shopping Center in our Nazi outfits.
Oh God.
That didn't go over.
So historically, the Anschluss, when Hitler moved into Austria, 1938. I know you know that, March. This show, 1938, and during this show, the dad talks about, when he's referring to the whole situation with his son, he says, son, there's going to be a war, and it's not going to be good. Hitler's already moved into Austria, so those two things happened in 1938.
Wasn't there something in the news in the last couple of months about one of the original family members?
The last of the original 7, Maria, her name was Maria, and in the film it was Luisa, and they changed her name because you would have had the stepmother Maria and the oldest daughter She was the second child, Maria. She lived to 99, and she died last week.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And the family moved to Vermont.
Did you watch the show that was on television?
I didn't see it. There was this show at school.
Carrie Underwood? Yeah,
and I guess she was criticized.
Wow, baloney. Beautiful voice.
Yeah,
Did a great job.
I've seen bits and pieces of it,
Yeah.
and I was really impressed.
She did a great job. It's too bad people want to criticize stuff, but she did a great job.
Yeah, if you walk in with the mindset, Julie Andrews
Yeah.
is the only one who can do this because she was the one in the film. Mary Martin, I think, was the one who did it on Broadway. I could be wrong, Jack. Jack, have I ever told you I've been wrong once or twice? Seriously, I have. So, but it's good to talk to you because I don't think you've ever been wrong.
Well, the thing about the things that happen on stage, I mean, walk in there, get your popcorn, say, entertain me. And don't bring nothing with you.
Exactly. I tell that to
Don't bring
kids at
nothing with
school.
you.
I said, your parents and your friends are going to want to come here, and they're going to want to see you
You can
succeed.
prejudge a thing. Can't do that.
They're behind you.
Can't do that.
Yeah, they care about you.
Oh,
they want to be entertained.
I've done shows with 3 people in the audience. I still give them what I'm supposed to.
Exactly.
You know?
So a foggy night in Daly City, 3 people showed up.
Foggy night. There's a song there, isn't there? Foggy night in Daly City. Yeah,
There could be. There could
yeah.
be. And you could dance to it, too, and sing, Jack.
Well, I just envy guys like you that have spent a lifetime with drama.
Well, it's been fun. I mean,
Sure it has been. You know?
No plan. I had never planned anything. Whatever I was doing, I liked doing it. I liked going to high school. I liked going to college. Never thought, well, what am I going to do? I just went to school and enjoyed being in school, and bam, all of a sudden came in the side door as a teacher, and I guess it was a good vocational
Isn't that the
call.
secret formula that everybody searches for?
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Where are you going to find happiness in life?
Yeah. I drove a concrete mixer and have fun.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Driving a truck in San Francisco. Being an actor, having fun. And now I'm retired, moved in the mountains.
And having fun.
Having fun. I do what I want to do.
Being Elvis.
Yeah, well,
Having your own TV show.
I do what I want.
Exactly.
Talking to Giles Turner, you know.
Yeah, right.
I've ran into you 100 times.
And I'm getting tired of being run over.
And I never get a chance to talk to you very much because you're busy and I'm running amok. And
Well, it's nice to talk to you.
yeah. I'm really excited about.
From the first time I met you, I said, "There's a special
There's
guy."
a nutcase. Yeah.
There's a special guy.
Well, I would been telling people that Giles Turner was going to be on my show today, and everybody says, "Who the hell is Giles Turner?" No, they didn't say that. I just made that up.
That's good.
Everybody knows you.
Well, I hope.
Everybody knows Giles Turner.
Well, I hope for good reasons in some cases.
There's a guy out here on Main Street sitting on a park bench right now playing ukulele in the rain. He knows who Giles Turner is.
Really? Okay.
They named a building after you.
I tried to stop that, but they went ahead and did
That building
it.
was going to be there for a long time, and you know.
I know.
When you're gone, that stupid building's still going to be
But
there.
I'm gone. Do you want to talk about that, Jack?
Kinda.
When I'm gone. Thanks for bringing
Thanks
up
for
the
bringing
subject.
that up. Yeah.
We'd like to talk about something really important. When you're gone.
See, I'm 70. What am I? 71. I know. What are you? 62? 63? 65? How close are you?
I'm way beyond 71.
How far behind?
I said beyond. I'm older than 71.
75? 76?
75. This means
75.
This means on the nose.
So we're pretty close. We're pretty close.
Well, I didn't think you were 71. 71?
But we're at an age.
Jack, you don't look 71.
Well, his hair's dyed. That's why.
You don't act 71.
Well, my wife says I ain't going to grow up and
71.
tough with that, you know. I remember singing "When You Wish Upon a Star" in Disneyland on that train that goes around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm singing on that train. I mean, the thing about being an actor like you, being on, you're always on. That's what life is being on. You know, and you've grabbed a handful, and it's just a joy that you've had fun doing what you do. You're retired now. You could have went fishing.
I could have.
But you elected to hang around and teach kids.
It's hard to get rid of a bad thing, Jack.
I don't know if you're a bad thing. Not when they name buildings after you. That's not a bad thing.
Well, that was nice. That really was
Sure
nice.
was. Sure
Yeah.
was.
And every once in a while, I look up at it as I walk in and say, oh, God, that sign's still there.
This is the theater. This is the
At
theater.
Amador High School.
Amador High School. Wow. That's something.
Well,
I might have a sidewalk named after me in San Francisco someplace. But
yeah, or a cement truck.
cement truck.
Seriously.
Yeah. What has been some of your favorite plays that you guys have done? You got
Well,
a favorite one? At the
I don't
moment, it's
know.
this one.
I like this
Right
one a
Beach.
lot because it's real. It's talking about real people and their real frustrations and their real struggles.
Neil Simon did a lot of that,
Yeah.
talking about, in a lot of his plays, were real situations.
Yeah, people have difficult challenges, and in this play, basically two families are living in one house, one small house, and they don't have much to sustain them.
Now, don't you
And-
think that Giles Turner has had a real life involvement, and they could write a Neil Simon play about you? I mean, how many guys are boxing and singing on stage? How many? I just wonder how many.
Sing, I don't sing. I don't sing.
Well, I bet you could if you wanted to. They probably. I've seen some character actors that couldn't sing, but yet they stayed in character.
Well, that's important.
Absolutely. I was a little German guy in, what was it, Cabaret?
Oh, okay.
There's a German guy there. And my kids gave me a bad time because every time I'd start singing, they could hear Jack Magee. You see what I'm saying? You have to stay in character.
Right.
And Giles, I want to say thank you.
This is it, Jack?
Well, it looks like
This is
It
it?
says 27 right there.
Jack, it's been a pleasure.
I'm very...
We should do this every once in a while.
I hope so. Hope so. Catch up with
Even
what you've been doing.
off camera.
Yeah.
When you come to Amador to see Brighton Beach,
Brighton Beach.
we can chat. We can continue this conversation.
Okay. And I'm looking forward
Jack,
to
thanks
it.
for having me.
Thank you again. And boys and girls, thanks for showing up for the show. And keep the cards and letters coming in. If you want to be on the show or want to find out about the show, contact me. Okay? I got an address here someplace. Anyway.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.